Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. You guessed it, it's Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, bringing you hopefully some entertainment, responding to your comments, and having a little bit of fun. Yes, indeed. Let's see who is here. Who is on the docket here with us tonight? Yes, indeed. Let's see here. We've got the Global Warmer is first. Good to see you. And Liquid Electrum Coin Collectrum is here. Both thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Early thumb uppers. Not very often we get that, but hey, no, actually we do. With some of you guys are great at that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We've got a good crowd here joining us so far tonight for this little extravaganza. Treasure Charger is here. Nate Palm Death is here. We've got Jimmy J is here, and I think we have a new person, Taylor Schmidt. Hello, Taylor Schmidt. Good to see you. Always good to see new folks popping in. Give them a big round of applause. Appreciate you being here. James Smith is here, is up and walking around. Good to hear. Had to have hip surgery. So good to see you. And Pat Riley is here. I think we've seen Pat before. We have Stefan is here. Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate you, brother, coming in. All right, let's go to the comments now. We have got, let me just make sure. Yes, indeed. Everything is in effect. We've got the Duke Nukem, Duke Manny 07 says here, let's see what he's got to say. He says, thanks for posting this, Sal. I totally agree. Next year is going to be crazy for silver, but I see that as an opportunity. I have a spending addiction and just can't keep an extra paycheck in my bank account. So rather than spending my money on worthless stuff, I need to put my unneeded paychecks into either silver or gold when spot prices suddenly take a big hit. As I say, buy the dip. That said, I'm more excited than nervous about next year and looking forward to seeing some great deals out there. Yes, indeed, Nuke. Well done. I think that's a step in the right direction. However, I will say this, and that's just the first step. Since you have admitted to having a spending addiction, you may have inspired another video, if I can remember your comment here. And if you don't mind, email me about this, because I think that your comment has sparked a very important discussion that I'd like to have on this channel. So I'm not going to take the time now just because I've got, well, let me see. I'll tell you what, let me find my notes. Hold on a second. I've got so many things open up here. I've got to monitor my internet connection because I've had trouble with my internet. And so I want to try to find where this is. Okay, there we go. Let me see here. And let me see here. Duke Nuke Manny. Duke Nuke Manny 07. Okay, I think I'm very good. All right. I think I've got a note for it. Very good. All right. Let's see. All right, let's get back up here. Zardoz is here. Good to see Calvin Cooper. Greetings from Georgia. Calvin Cooper. Dude, and very important, Calvin Cooper. Drop what you are doing right now, Calvin Cooper. Set this live stream aside. Please, if you've not done so already, Calvin Cooper, I implore you, please go vote. Please go vote now. Please. I'm begging you to please go vote. And if you have vote, let me know. If you live in Georgia, please go vote before the polls close, I think in an hour. Drop what you're doing right now if you are in Georgia, and please go vote for Herschel Walker. We need your vote. Please, please, I beg of you. Oh my goodness gracious. Calvin Cooper, please tell me you voted. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up here. Because I don't have a good feeling about it, but we need it. Man, and the reason why it's important is because if they get 51, that means they have the power of subpoena. And that, you know what that's going to be. But anyways, we need to rock that vote. Calvin, I hope you'd let me know. All right, sorry. I know. Anyways, let's see here. All right, very good. Okay, let's go over here to Scott S. says, I think we all have a problem, or maybe years to come, no matter what silver does. In my opinion, the problem is that premiums will stay high and or go even higher than its current markup. I hope I am wrong. Well, there's word, Scott S., that premiums are starting to trickle down a bit, actually, believe it or not, from people paying attention. I've seen it on some comments and stuff like that out there. All right, very good. Okay, Calvin Cooper has. He was the number 34th vote this morning. Way to go, Calvin. Bravo to you, brother. Thank you so much. He was there early, voted. Nice. Thank you so much. Press the thumbs up before you vote. I tell you what, I'd sacrifice all the thumbs up if I could get my friends in Georgia to vote and get him in there. Thank you, Calvin Cooper. You are the man. All right. Yes, indeed. And really, I should say, I mean, I've let my political bias come through pretty strong on this one, but it very well could be that you may be here and you voted for the other guy, for what's his, I forget his name, but the Reverend. And hey, you know, if you voted, the power of your vote is strong, and I encourage everybody to vote. You know, and that's the most important thing, the power of your voice. But you know, anyways, let's see here. Very good. All right. I just think a better vote would be for Herschel. But anyways, all right, let's see here. A liquid electrum coin collectrum. In my mind, peak gold was back in the mid-1800s when it could be found with the naked eye in California. Yeah, I tell you what. Streams glittered in the sun and men found gold nuggets just laying on the ground. Well, you know what, liquid electrum? If you take a stroll in the Western Australian desert, there are still folks who have been found some rather substantial nuggets just laying on the desert floor. It's crazy. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Welcome. So good to see you. Richard Metcalf is here. The wonderful Richard Metcalf. Yes, indeed. And Sterling Cannabis is here. And he actually surprised me. It may be related to something that Rocky Superstar shared with me too, but Sterling Cannabis actually blew me away today in a comment that he made about the docket. The docket. What's on the docket? And I tell you what, I'm actually shocked and surprised. I mean, literally my jaw was dropping when I did a little Google search and read from the Supreme Court's website this case and read through the brief. It was something else. And I tell you what, it was spot on too. Let's just say that I am looking forward. I hope that if Sterling Cannabis is right, that he rubs it in my face, because I tell you what, there will never be a time where I will be so glad to be wrong than what has been proposed in this docket. And there will be, and I hope that it's rubbed in my face upside down and sideways, and I will enjoy every moment of it. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see, Rick Koritz. Yeah, you know, Walker is not, you know, that's just it. He's really not the best candidate out there. He's not really for stars for intelligence, but I do like that he's a conservative and he's principled, and he's an honest man. And I think that is much better. But Rick Koritz, I think that you could further probably assess that. Look who they'd have voted for in Pennsylvania, who is a blooming idiot, pretty much near a communist, and he can't even talk either, and he can't even think straight, much less talk. That is Fetterneck. Fetterneck in Pennsylvania have won the election for the Senate. It's insane in the membrane. All right, very good. Oh, him an ounce of experienced gold. There you go. That's right, exactly. I think very good. Yeah, over here, I tell you, I mean, you know, that's just it. You're right. Over here, true that. Anyways, all right. But anyways, no matter what your views are politically, you're always more than welcome to express them here. And if anybody does have any views that are opposite of mine or anybody else's here, let's just be respectful of all points of view. We can have good disagreements and everything like that, but we're all friends here. It's really about precious metals. And really, even Republicans and Democrats, liberals and conservatives, progressives and constitutional conservatives can agree that silver and gold are good wealth preservation devices, and they put limiting powers on our Federal Reserve and our monetary system and the like, and that's a good thing, no matter who you vote for. But yes, indeed. But I am definitely rooting for Herschel Walker in this one. Yes, indeed. All right, Silversmith, good to see you. Welcome. And Fra8 Grinder says here. Let's see here from this video. Crushed. Oh, wait a second. We have a scammer. Everything drops for the scammers. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Leap7N. We got to take the scammers. Here we go. Hello? Hello? Crap, Jam Unleashed beat me to the scammer, which right plus gave us a drop call. Very good, all right. Ow, my balls. I live in Illinois. The state is the definition of corruption. The original gangster of it. Look at our past governors and current Senate and representatives. Well, ow, my balls. To further bolster that point, look at Barack Obama has even admitted as such to that in a campaign speech, I think, in 2012. Pretty much said the same thing. So you're right. Very true. Very, very true. All right. Freight grinder. I predict 2 or 3 more rate hikes by March of 2023, then a pause, but no pivot. Higher interest rates mean lower industrial demand, higher unemployment, deeper recession, stronger dollar will all drive down precious metals throughout the first half of 2023. Silver and gold should find their way down to 18 and 1600 or even lower. This is all preparation for global CBDC rollout. Well, I tell you what, Freight Grinder, that actually makes a whole heck of a lot of sense, and you very well may be right. I think it'll be more volatile than that, but that's just my feeling on it. And but your assessment, I think, is probably more plausible than mine. Very good. Let's see here. I'm not seeing. Hold on a second here. I'm not seeing the chat here. I'm going to see if I can refresh this here. And you very well. My chat has completely frozen on my side here. I'm going to see if I can refresh the chat. Okay, there we go. My chat completely froze up there, but here we go. Let me see if I can catch up. All right, CCT is here. All right, very good. Good to see Skywalker Precious Metals. Stack 'em High is here. Welcome, welcome. Tucson Bubba with the bourbon pump. That's right. He's got the bourbon pump. Welcome, good to see you. G'day from Munda. Welcome from Munda. Welcome, good to see you. Tim says it's going to act like crypto, he says. Up, down, up, down. Enough of the big boys causing this and doing the classic buy low, sell high as you manipulate your earnings. All right. We shall see. There we go. Very well could be. It's been pretty volatile. Kind of like crypto. Yes, indeed. Pat Riley is aiming for 1,300 before the first of the year. Yeah, like that one analyst mentioned in my video. Yes, very well. That's possible. I kind of doubt it will, but you never know. Yeah, Richard Metcalf is here. We don't want to delete him. We love Richard Metcalf. Glad you're here, Richard. Tiki Man is here. Let's explore. Welcome to Addicted is a Minis and Loving It. Hello, Addicted. Good to see you, sir. Glad you all are here. Yes, indeed. There, yeah, that's right. Exactly. Sterling Cannabis. Go to the Supreme Court docket online and look up case number 22-380. Mind-blowing. Amazing that it's there. Just absolutely amazing. But keep in mind, Sterling Cannabis, the 10th Circuit is still reviewing the case. And I think that alone is why they're not going to even take it. Because they say, well, you can submit your docket. You can submit it to us, and we'll put it in the docket. But it's not been heard by the 10th. And looking at the history of the case, it's not looked good for them on sovereign immunity under Title 35 or 28 from what I looked there. I'm glad they posted the stuff on their website about what they're saying. But then again, if it's been down so long or dismissed because of that, why would the Supreme Court take it up? Which is an argument in your favor. Anyways, I think of that. Hey, Sailor Stacking, thank you so much for this first super chat of the night. All right, you were the man. Thank you so much. We're going to give you 5 push-ups. Yes, very kind of you, sir. All right, scheduled to be heard on January the 6th. Okay, yeah, so it's scheduled to be heard on January the 6th. Very good. So I don't know, but will they take it? Guess what will they hear? Anyways, we'll see what happens. I don't hold out much hope for it, but that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing indeed. All right, Tucson Bubba, thank you so much. Let's do 10 push-ups. Let's slurp for Tucson Bubba. Then we're going to do 10 push-ups for Sailor and Tucson. Thank you, brother. Greetings to Jeff Reynolds. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. All right, very good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get a little bit of the blood flowing here tonight as you march on through. For those of you who are relatively new joining us here, for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do a push-up or a curl or a razor kick or something like that. For every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, it's 2. Why is that? Because PayPal does not take PayPal friends and family take no fees or no taxes. Whereas PayPal, Super Chat, YouTube gets about a 30% and then another 20% for taxes. So that's why that is. Very good. All right, Frosty is here. Welcome, Frosty. Stay frosty, my friend. Cooler heads must prevail, right? Peter Graves, another Silver Slam right on schedule. Yes, indeed. Crazy. We got crushed. Tucson Bubba, great presentation again, Sal. Thank you. You know, the thing is some of these videos, like this, I think are some of my best stuff, and they get the fewest views. I don't get that. I even pulled out the big guns for it. Hopefully it would help, but it didn't. All right. The Christmas holiday season is a little subdued so far this year. Yeah, it does kind of seem that way. You sometimes do a slurp, Sal. Yes, indeed. Sometimes I do a slurp. And then that way it makes my head hot, right? It's how hot heads must prevail. There you go. That's true. You're right. So sometimes for the super, if I'm instructed to do a slurp instead of a push-up, I'll do that as well. You're right, Tucson. Exactly right. Yes, indeed. Why am I thinking that Tucson Bubba is from Anchorage, Alaska? I don't know why I'm thinking that, but no, I know it's not the case. He's from Tucson. He's my Tucson Bubba. Pat Riley. Oh, man, Pat, thank you so much, Pat. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's give you 10 curls. Let's do 10. I'll do 10 more push-ups. There you go. Yeah, the algorithm is touchy. You're right, Treasure Charger. Greetings to Shadow Work and Ned Flanders. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Pat Riley. Merry Christmas. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. Let's see here. El Nino de Davida says here. Wait a second. Where did I get it? Sal, please, dude. SOS episode 3. I don't know what that is, but thank you, brother. Very kind of you. I have no coffee today. Oh, I've been to Anchorage. All right. He's been to Anchorage. That's cool. Palmer, there's nothing dramatic about the markets today. I told all of you the banks will short every rise. The globalists who continue the world can't allow PM to compete with cash. All right. Yes, and Jeff Reynolds says, real. Thank you, brother. Rick, can we please leave politics out of our stacking community? Well, Rick, yeah, I understand. I mean, if I'm going to get into it, it's going to largely be on the live streams. But if I do talk about it, it's mainly how they react to the precious metals, and so that's kind of the thing. But you know, I try not to talk about it too much, but they do affect the markets, right? I mean, there is an effect on the markets, but anyways. But I'll try to, you know, we try to, you know, kind of limit it to some degree. But all right, Skywalker Precious Metals. I request 10 Chuck Norris style spinning back kicks. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know if I can do that, Scott Walker. I'm not quite so flexible, but I tell you what, I'm going to give you a couple of curls. How's that? Will that be okay if I do some curls? But Rick, yes indeed. Yeah, well, thank you, Rick. And I don't mean to offend anybody. I know that has different points of view. So let's see. All right, but thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. So if I do say anything, sound the silver. Okay, the sound the silver. All right, yes indeed. All right, I may actually do a poll on that, but let me do these 10 curls. There we go. Here we go. 10 curls. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. Let's do 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this side. Thank you, Skywalker. Very kind of you, sir. Now, let's see here. Okay, let me explain something to you guys. I have a series of videos, only 2 of them that I've done. They've gotten a lot of dislikes, not very popular, not very many views. But I'm gonna poll you guys here. But let me explain what they are first. I have what it is just about 10 minutes of me just playing with my silver. You see me playing with my silver. There's no commentary. I'm just playing with it. You're hearing it. It's called the Sound of Silver series. And it's just nothing but the sound of silver. You watch it and you look at it and you enjoy it, the sound of it. If that's something that would be appealing to you, let me know. All right. So I'm going to post it as a poll question. There's no commentary. It's just me playing with silver for about 10 minutes. All right. Let me see. Hello, Daniel. Good to see you. All right. Shake weight. Oh, my goodness gracious. Catherine Lee. That's old school there. Hello, Catherine Lee. Good to see you. And good to see Judy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Very good. Scott S. is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Okay, let's see. All right, very good. And the great Gertrude Perkins. There is only so much gold left in the ground. It will run out eventually, or it becomes too unprofitable to mine what is left of lower grade ore. Yes, indeed. I think so. That's why I'm thinking if we're not at peak gold, it's going to take quite a discovery to get us back to where we were before. All right. Jeff, yes. She's kind of been offline for a while. She's has her stuff, but she doesn't come around here as much anymore for a reason. But anyways, I won't go into it's a personal reason. But it's nothing against me, I don't think. But anyways, show your manscaper working on you. I'm not sure manscaper. Let's see here. All right. Hello, Jesse Baker. Silver Mountain is here. Silver bells. I'd like to get some actual silver bells. That would be cool. Silver bells. Silver bells ringing for Easter Day. Oh, wait, that's Christmas. Sorry, never mind. All right, let's see here. OK Groomer says, didn't they just find a massive amount in Africa? Uganda, perhaps, or is that a BS story? Yes, it was a BS story. I posted a video on it. If anybody wants to know if I've done a video on a certain topic, all they have to do is just go over to the channel, like so, and scroll all the way to the right and click the search function there and type in like Uganda. And let's see what pops up. True or false, Uganda claims it has the world's largest gold deposits. And you will see. Yes, indeed. There you go. There you have it. Okay, let's see. And hello, Emerald West Coast, or Emerald Coast Bullion. Good to see you, Emerald Coast. Welcome. Here comes another scammer, right on schedule. Actually, they're late. Hello?
Oh, Rich.
Yes.
Can I call you Rich, Richard?
You can call me Rich. You can call me Richard. You can even call me late for dinner.
Well, I won't call you. It's early to dinner.
That's right, because I've already eaten. That's right. What did I have? I had some, what did I have? I had Mickey D's for dinner, but I'm exercising to work it off.
Awesome.
Yes.
You have to work that one off.
You got to work that off. It was a Big Mac and some fries, but I didn't drink the soft drink.
Was it a diet?
No, I just had water. I threw it out.
I see a lot of people do that. I really don't understand it. I was hoping you can explain that.
Well, there's so much sugar in those things. You look at the sugar and for soda, there's a crap ton of silver. I mean, not silver, sugar. I got my mind on silver rather than sugar. But silver's much better for you than sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to have a crap ton of silver.
I'll take your word for it.
All right, very good. Now, you were the guy that was angry with me last week, right?
Absolutely, yes, I was, sir.
You were the guy that wanted to axe me with the thingamajig.
See, Rich, there you go, talking about my New Jersey, New York accent again.
I know. I apologize.
I
Nothing against
specifically said
Jerseyites.
ask.
Nothing against Jerseyites. Now, is it a Jerseyite or New Jerseyan? Which one is it? Is it a Jerseyite or New Jerseyan?
A New Jerseyan.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, nice. So I need some money, cutting to the chase here, not the Chase Bank or JP Morgan or anything like that, but I'm looking for fundage for my new initiative. What we're doing is an initiative for a new product under my existing corporation. It's going to be a new initiative for silver-infused prophylactics. Okay?
Wow, that sounds interesting.
Well, what it is it's birth control devices that will be inserted around. There's both a male and a female version. We're working on the transgender versions and the cisgenders and the non-binaries. But right now we're going to stick with the two main genders, and we're going to start with the condom. It's the silver condom. So what happens is it's infused with a special lubricant that has silver atoms interlaced all through it. And what this does is this will prevent birth, okay? So in other words, the sperm shall not and cannot escape the said condom, all right? So it shall not escape, but it will provide a medicinal benefit, because what happens is that liquid will then coagulate and work its way up the urethra and provide great renal health, because it'll help with your urinary tract. It'll make for a very safe and prolific urinary tract system. Okay.
Rich, I gotta tell you, it sounds like you're onto something here.
Well, it's not this. When do I get to the female one? The female one's even better. So how this works for the female side of things is we take a syringe and inject this same kind of liquid, this lubricant that coagulates and then protects the cervix. And so what it does is it hardens temporarily at the end of the cervix. That's what she said. It does harden, and it prevents spermatozoa from penetrating that area of the female genitalia. Okay, and
now is this also silver, just like the men?
Yeah, there's a little bit more silver in the female ones because women are harder to please. So we had to put a little bit more silver in this one because they're more prone to urinary tract infections. So when we put the silver in this thing, it's going to really amp them up. I mean, you want to talk about a high. These women are going to love it. It does also enhance orgasm.
Oh, great. So, yeah, let me get you some money so we can get the ball rolling.
That's what she said. Actually, the genital or the gonads are not included in this. They have nothing to do with this process. So there's no balls that need to be rolling for this. Okay?
All right. So, Rich, how much are you doing on a monthly basis?
98K. 98K. Some people say 98,000, but I like to say 98K.
And we can show this through the business bank statements, yeah, correct?
Yeah, if I was to have my girl fax those to you, you'd see all of this. It would just light up like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
No pun intended. I hope that was a temporarily appropriate joke. Or
that was a ba-da-ba.
There you go. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, or ba-da-ba-bum-ba. Yeah.
And so how much would you need to get this done?
Well, we're waiting for another dip in silver prices. I can have my buddies over at JP Morgan, HSBC, Goldman Sachs knock the price of silver down, but it's going to take a little bit of money to convince them to do it. So we're going to need about $500,000 to try to convince them at the precious metals trading desk to do some high frequency trades for us. And then we need another $120,000 for the silver when it goes down to below $18 an ounce. So altogether about $1.5 million if you do the math on that.
All right. Sounds good.
Apparently I need the Manscaped first before I do this. I don't know that you need the Manscaped before using these products, though, but I'm just saying.
Credit score, bitch.
Credit score. Did you say credit score, bitch? Is that what you said? Credit score, bitch. Biatch. Hey, Biatch, give me that credit score, yo. Is that what we're talking now? Actually, I don't have it with me right now. I might have to get back to you on that. Let's take a rain check. But if it gets
Alright.
too cold, we may have to take a snow check on that. Is Frosty still here? We want to stay frosty as well. But you know what I'm saying?
That's fine, man. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
And are you paying on any advances right now at the time, daily or weekly?
Dude, let me tell you what. The last time a girl had made any advances towards me, I was in college, and they were drunk.
Hey, some of those are good nights.
Those are some good nights. But that was only one good night for me. I don't get advanced upon very much, you know. I'm telling you. Well, it doesn't happen too much.
Hey, so Rich, I have I want to confirm your email. So I have ty74@aol.com. Is that correct?
That's the one. Just pipe it on through. Don't want to shoot it over. Just pipe it through. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk underground tunnel that he's got underneath Las Vegas.
I'm gonna send this through now.
Okay.
When can she get me these statements back?
I'll talk to her. I can have her get them to you maybe tomorrow. COB, you know what that stands for?
Yeah.
What's that stand for? Let's see how good you are.
COB.
Yeah.
No, you got me.
Close of business. Close of business.
Nice.
It's also what's referred to as a part of the corn. Like when you eat corn, you do corn on the cob. And that's what I was referring to, the corn on the cob. So I'd have it to you before I finish my corn on the cob.
So is that, are you eating corn on the cob for breakfast or lunch?
I'd be for, right before 5, I'd eat it. So that I could pump it through there. I'd pump that sucker through it right on to you. But I'm not a biologist, but I can define what is a woman and what is a man. But when we get the transgender stuff, we're going to need a whole lot of more money for the transgender prophylactics and the cisgender and all of the non-binary stuff. And by the way, speaking of non-binary, if you're not into computers or anything digital, then you'll be considered non-binary, right? Because you don't care about ones and zeros. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, you're definitely wrong. I do care about ones and zeros.
Me too. That means I'm binary.
Especially if they have commas after and before them.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go. And a little dollar sign in there, too. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Word. All right. Nice.
All right. So
okay.
I know you're noticing that you need more money in the future, so it would be good for us to ink this deal. That way, you know, we have a relationship, and so when I go to these guys, they can
well, I tell you, I've never had a tattoo before, so if we're going to be inking each other, we need a really good tattoo artist. I'm going to make sure it doesn't hurt too bad. But why don't we just sign a piece of paper instead of inking it? And I think we'll be good to go. We'll start there.
All right, Rich.
All right.
So I'm going to send it right now. It's coming from Tommy at Ocean Cap Funding. And just let her know, send as soon as possible, and I get to work for you, all right?
Did you know that I know a Tommy? He used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike, and he's been down on his luck. It's been tough. So tough.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the Tommy I knew. He works in Jersey, too. Yeah.
How long you guys been friends?
For a while. He's got this girlfriend named Gina who works a diner all day. And something about this and that and something about pay, but that's all I can remember from it.
Bon Jovi. That's Bon Jovi.
Yeah, there you go. You got it, brother.
I knew it, man.
All right. Well, Tommy, thank you so much, my friend. We'll do it. And then if you're binary, you can be Tommy Two-Tone as well. So it all works out in the end. Or Tommy Lee.
Get that tattoo.
You get a tattoo. You ever can be like Tommy Lee and play your drums upside down. Okay. We'll get a tattoo. Tommy Two-Tone. All right. All right, brother.
Pleasure talking business with you, brother.
You too. All right. Take it easy. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Now, we're supposed to get a call from Jennifer. And Jennifer has said she's called me at this time, but she never does. She says, "Are you just playing with me? Because I'm raising kids on this job, and I cannot wait to rip her a new one if she does call." But yeah, it was funny. But anyways, let's see. I love to troll the scammers. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Truth lives. Says 22.53 now. Silver goes up, silver goes down. Sometimes unpredictable. Actually, most of the time it's unpredictable. It seems. And really, what are we predicting here? Is it really the silver price, or is it the dollar index and the bond yields? Because that's what the direct impact. If we have to predict the gold and silver's price from day to day, week to week, we got to know what the dollar's doing. Rocky is here. Hey, Rocky. Rocky, let me ask you a question because I haven't watched it yet. Is that video you sent me, was that about the Supreme Court case, the docket 22380? Because the Sterling Cannabis sent me something on that, and I looked it up that way. If it is, that's very interesting. But I didn't have because I haven't watched the video yet. But if it's about the same thing, I think I got the gist of what they talked about. If that's what it was, the Supreme Court, the docket. If that's what it is, let me know if that's what it is, because I may not need to watch it after that. But it is interesting there. But anyways, all right. Silent Strike 889 says, I feel like the government's manipulating the prices as the EV push is requiring huge electrical infrastructural upgrades with gold, silver, copper, and aluminum are needed. You know what, Silent Strike? You've got me thinking here about another thing about where some of the silver is going. Could some of the silver be siphoned off into government stockpiles for these initiatives? You never know. Let's find out. Okay, it's an interview with one of the brothers. Okay, I might still need to check that out then. Hello?
Hey, Rich, what's up? It's Tommy again. How's it going?
Tommy, long time no talk to. How's it going?
It could be going a little better if the email didn't bounce back on me.
Ooh, bouncy, son of a. Try it at Gmail. Did I give you the Gmail account or the AOL account?
The AOL. You want me to try Ty74 at Gmail?
Yeah, try the Gmail. I think I set that up there. The AOL I haven't been able to get to for a while. The CompuServe one I think is down too. So yeah, let's try the Gmail one. Yeah.
All right, stay on the line for me. Let me know if you got it.
Well, I'm not by the email right now. I'm actually away from the ones and the zeros right now. I'm probably literally I'm far away from it, probably a good 6-7 inches. So I can't really get to it right now. So, but I tell you what, let's reconvene. I will have my girl fax it over to you, all those statements, and let's talk Friday at about 6:03 p.m. on Friday, okay?
Okie dokie.
All right, so okie dokie. No, you got to say okie dokie smoky.
6 p.m.
Yeah, 6 p.m.
Okie dokie smoky. That bounced back.
Word. All right, thank you. All right, take a squeezy.
Your emails are bouncing back, buddy.
Oh no, that might need a straitjacket, those emails, if they're bouncing back. How can it bounce back from AOL? I mean, from Gmail. I'm gonna have to give you my personal one now. Try silverkitty47@gmail.com. That's my personal one. I'd rather do this through the business account, but let's try silverkitty47@gmail.com, and that one won't bounce back. But that's my personal one. Please don't share that email address with anybody, by the way. I like to keep that private. That's just between you, me, and the bedpost. Is there a bedpost anywhere near you there? Tommy, that wasn't a rhetorical question. Is there a bedpost anywhere near you there?
Yeah.
I've got 7 around me here, so. All right.
You wish you did.
Well, no, I like bedposts. It does not have any inference for any other activity or anything like that.
And that's Silver Kitty with a K, right?
Silver Kitty with a K. Kitty. That should go right through. But I'm not able to check it though, by the way, just so you understand. But that is something that will go right through. I'm a 7 bedpost kind of guy. That's what they tell me. Did it go through? Tommy?
Thanks.
What?
Yep.
All right,
it went through.
All right, good. All right, now we're good. Now I'll check it. I can't check it tonight, but when I get closer to my computer, I will let you know. All right?
Friday at 6, buddy.
Friday at 6:03. 6:03.
All right, be easy.
All right, be easy. All right, easy E. See ya. Bye. You can send it, but I can't receive it. Actually, believe it or not, Jam Unleashed, it was a lady who used to come here. I think her name was Natalie. Set that email account up, And she was supposed to monitor that email. I thought she was going to be a regular viewer, but she's dropped off the face of the earth. So she's still going to be getting those emails. But it's not my jerking his bedpost. Exactly right. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, very good. That was rough. I know that was pretty rough. Exactly. 7 bedposts equals 1 lopsided bed. Exactly right. Sure, that's right, Richard Medcalf. All right, where are we at? So Silent Strike. You know, there's been talk that most of that extra silver went to not to Indiana, but to India. And I'm wondering if the government may be procuring some in a strategic stockpile for these EV for the Green New Deal type of demands that are coming from the quote unquote Inflation Reduction Act, which is really the Inflation Act. My guess is that's probably where some of it could be going. Hello, Hickson Heating and Air Conditioning. Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here what we have. And we've got, let's march on through here. 1964 Quarter says, good morning, everybody. It's all a plan to make money off of others' money. Simply pull cash out of thin air. That's right, exactly. Who knows? Sand in the membrane. Recycling, perhaps. Emerald Coast Bullion says, how can a bank be found guilty of spoofing precious metals and still be authorized to store gold for the World Gold Council? The inmates are running the asylum. Excellent question. Excellent question indeed. And the only thing I can say is that all those people have been fired and maybe they have new blood there. But are they actually following the law? Are they doing the right thing? Are they able to prove they're doing the right thing? I guess that amounts to regulation, right? Or policing of their activities. And who is going to be doing that but the government, the CTFC? Oh, let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me check for the PayPal from Liquid Electrum. Let's see here. So far, I've not seen anything yet, Liquid Electrum. I'll check again, though, here. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Here it is. No, wait, look, it is. All right. All right, thank you so much. Liquid Coffee Fund. All right, from Liquid Electrum. Let's slurp for Liquid Electrum. I'm going to do 20 push-ups because Liquid Electrum Coin Collectrum sent it via PayPal, friends and family, which means that it is that's 2 for $1. Thank you, Liquid Electrum Coin. Appreciate you let me know about that. Because only until I refresh that page it'll show up. Usually it just pops up there. It says 1, but let me go over here and get it. Thank you, sir. 20 for Liquid Electrum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, wow. That I could feel. Yes, indeed. That I could feel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Slurp. Oh, yeah. Slurp, slurp. We do it. Slurp to it. Thank you, guys, for having fun with me with those scammers. You're going to enjoy it. And we are. Thank you. Rocky says, real. Thank you, brother. We are 11 away from 100 thumbs up on this live stream. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Shadow Work. I own gold. Its ticker is GLD. That's right. GLD. Missing the O. That's all right. All right. And Mark Bailey says, JP switched the Titanic and the Olympic for insurance scam, and it has been proven. Right. Ooh, wow. That's interesting. I did not know that. Switched the Titanic and the Olympic for insurance. Wow. Hugo T. So they're fighting to hold it. Yes. Hold it. They want to hold it. Okay. WTO 28 says, this is like giving Ronnie Biggs keys of the post office van. There you go. Oh, I love it. I love these analogies people have been saying on this. All right. This little short I did, legal embezzlement. You guys should check this video out. Esteban Salvo says, the funniest video from Sal. Thank you. It's a short that I made. Very, very short. It won't take too much time to watch if you guys get a chance to check it out. It's pretty funny. All right. Al My Ball says, Sal, question. I have enough to get a ½ ounce of gold. Should I just try and save up for a 1 ounce? Al My Balls, that's actually a very good question. And because sometimes you can find some really good deals, because a half ounce of gold is not a very popular size. Most people go for the quarters or a 10th ounce, and which means that you may be able to find some good deals for a half ounce of gold. But if I were you, since I don't know how long it took you to save up for that half of an ounce, but I'm telling you, you are going to. I think you'll be very satisfied if you wait and save up for the 1 ounce. I really do. Hello, Mr. Oscar 5. Good to see you. Mr. Oscar 5 is with us here. Good to see you. All right. Hello, Ronald Wells. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see. And we also have 79 is here. Man, it just doesn't feel right just saying 79, a number. She's been relegated to a number, but we love her more than a, she's more than a number to me, even if she's more than the atomic number of gold. It's not her age. She also wasn't born in 1979. That number, 79, is the atomic number for gold. All right, very good. Thank you again, Liquid Electrum Coin Collection, for the PayPal. Very kind of you, sir. And Skywalker Precious Metal just got his first 1 ounce coin. Yes, indeed. He sure did. Check out Skywalker Precious Metals channel. Definitely a great channel to see that. Skywalker Precious Metals. Yes, indeed. All right. S-Win is here. Good to see you, S-Win. And Bullion Addict is here. Hello, Bullion Addict. Good to see you. And Matt Bittner, thank you for the thumbs up. We are one shy now away. Paul O'Neill. I think Paul O'Neill was the former Treasury Secretary, if I'm not mistaken, or Treasurer of the United States, if I'm not mistaken. HSBC is a Chinese bank. Maybe the World Gold Council is trying to check the physical gold between JPM and HSBC. That could be. I didn't know that, but yes, that very well could be, Paul. Good point. Cybercrunch Twitcher, unless a half ounce gold Libertad, then you won't find one at a decent premium. Okay, all right. Well, even the half ounce gold Libertads. Oh, yeah, because they are premium pieces anyway. All right, very good. All right, very good. All right, so you won't be able to find one at a decent premium. Okay. All right. That's right. It was a Gold Barbados Trident. That's right. Check it out on Skywalker's channel. Skywalker Precious Metals channel. Good guy. Good channel. All right, very good. Paul O'Neill was a Yankees first baseman. Okay. David Tierney just joined. Hello. Welcome, David Tierney. Good to see you. I think you're new here, too. You could make a Sound of Lead video with your AR-15. Yes, I could. That would be cool. Thank you. JM Unleashed has just posted a link to Skywalker Precious Metals channel. And on the poll, we've got almost 100 votes in the poll. If you've not answered this poll, should I do another Sound of Silver video? For those of you who don't know what that is, it's just 10 minutes of me playing with silver, whether it be constitutional bars or coins or what have you. And just fun. It's just the sound and the look. It's an ASMR video. 73% of you say yes. 27% say no. All right, very good. All right. The Bourbon Pump is back for Tucson Bubba. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. I've got Jeff Kone says, 1, get caught. 2, pay the fine. 3, government employees get bonuses and have a party. 4, corporate decision. No harm has been done. That's right, exactly. Crazy. All right, we've got South Texas Prepper. Says derivatives are an extremely risky form of investing. I'd rather have the physical metal in my hands rather than cyberspace in a derivative market. Yep, I'm with you on that one. I don't have any silver derivatives. And I'm not against them, or gold derivatives, but I'm not against them, but still just not my ball of wax. I'd rather have the real stuff. Voodoo Scratch, 16th. They're the biggest pirates in the business. 3 slurps. Thank you, brother. Voodoo Scratch. Appreciate it. All right. Sterling Cannabis does not want to hear me play with silver for 10 minutes. He's one of the no's from what his comment is. All right. See here. Hickson, love the last scammer call thing. You had me laughing out loud. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Hickson. You got to have a little fun from time to time with these scammers. It's what we do. I have a playlist, by the way, Hickson, if you're interested. If you go to my channel, most of the scammer calls happen live, but I have taken some, and there's a playlist where I've recorded some of these things. And if you go down here to, where is it? Sala Marketing. It's somewhere down here. It's in the playlist. Here it is, Sala Marketing, Prank Calling Scammers. There's 79 videos there. if you're interested, fun stuff. All right, very good. There's that. Okay, let's see here. Rocky, me and 79 are going to troll you. I need to borrow funds. All right. Give me a call. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's see here. Eugene, the best vaults are in Switzerland mountains. Yeah. Good hardened vaults there in the Switzerland mountains. Silver Lunatic is here. Good to see you. Welcome, Silver Lunatic. I'm funding for my business, says Jamie Foxx. That's right. And let's see here. We've got Secret Stacker says, the rules of society never apply to the rich and powerful that are better than everyone, and the poor don't matter. It's always been this way and always will be. Now play your power. Yeah, well, I tell you, it's I think that's, partially true, and it seems like nowadays that's for sure more and more, even here in the United States. But the system of government we have here in the United States and the constitutional protections we've got is for everybody. And by and large, we're still much better than a lot of other places out there. Very good. All right. Let's see here. We've got 213th AIB, a maximum of opportunity combined with a maximum of temptation. That's right. Sure is. And Skywalker says here, JP are also the biggest holder or depositors. Might as well throw some Bank of America wells while you're at it. When the Fed ushers in CBDC, it makes sense that the biggest banks hold captive the most customers. Yes, indeed. That's right. Oh, boy. All right. Let's slurp a little bit here and move on to the next one. Ronald D. BIS sounds the alarm. Over 80 trillion and huge missing. Check this out. Yeah, Ronald, you have to let me know about that. 80 trillion and huge missing. I think you're missing part of your comment there because I'm not sure what that means. But thank you. CCT says the whole world has gone stark raving mad. That's right, they sure have. Stark raving mad indeed. Robert Casanova is here. Good to see you. No doubt that's being done intentionally to make sure they get back the money from their fines via the back door. I know, exactly. That's right. Sound of a rhodium video. I like that. We could do it. Sound of a rhodium video. 10 minutes of coffee slurping. That might be even more something. Can you imagine? Just a loop of me slurping all over. All right. Let's march on up. We've got Mark Cassidy says, America defaulted on debt and JP Morgan bailed out the country, a.k.a. the purchase control of the country. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. Herbert Z has a comment over here. Let's organize this a little bit better here, how we have that. Okay. For hundreds of years, silver was 1/16 the value of gold. The U.S. changed that with their attempt to devalue gold and silver, making the new value of silver 1/60 the value of gold. I hope this helps everyone understand the true value of silver and gold. Well, that was where the natural ratio went. They basically unregulated the price. They didn't set the ratio. They didn't, which means they set the price that got out of it. And then the new normal became that. Very good. All right. Greetings from Miami, Oklahoma. Welcome. Abel Malcolm, can you sell large amounts of gold anonymously? Yeah, you could go to Craigslist, or you could go to some sort of a peer-to-peer transaction, or if you want to sell it to a pawn shop or what have you. Large amounts, though, are very difficult to sell anonymously through an official agency. You've got to go peer-to-peer, is my guess. And I guarantee you, if somebody's going to buy gold from a stranger, they very better make sure it's real. Anonymously is tough. Unless you have a precious metals verifier and the abundance of ways, but it can be done, but mostly it's going to be done peer-to-peer. And you can do it over the internet via, shipping it out and stuff like that, but you're going to probably want to ship from a P.O. box or something like that. That's the way to do it. Or you could go to a coin show, as Emerald Coast Bullion says. You can go to a coin show, but then you'd probably want to spread it out. Yeah, pawn shops ask for ID, and a coin show is probably going to do that, but you have to sell it piece by piece. All right. Hello, Urbash. Good to see you. Joe Rock, smells like more fraud in the system to me. JP Morgan, enough said. There you go. That's right. X9523, third parties are always, maybe not immediately, but always trouble. The Jews and Amish got it right. Help your neighbor community and don't trust strangers. There you go. Yes, indeed. Okay. And we've got Human says, so normal business, not surprised. What will go wrong? What could go wrong with this? Never be gullible and believe what they tell you, the public. There will be funneling. You cannot be this blind after all these years. Yeah. I don't know, not necessarily trust them with it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's march on through to the next one here. And let's see here what we've got. I'll get my mouse back here. We've got the Global Warmer with Hanging Loose. Thank you, Global Warmer. Appreciate that, brother. And Justin Todd says, get ready for a whole bunch of gold bars to be hollowed out and filled with lead. There you go. Or tungsten. Let's see here, very good. All right, thank you, Silent Strike. Yes, thank you, my friend. Thanks for popping in here and hanging out with us. That's part of what this is about, too. So I appreciate you listening to the response, Silent Strike. And very good post. You got me thinking about where some of that silver could go. Polybuck is here. Good to see Polybuck. Welcome, sir. Hope you're doing well. All right. Polybuck is in the house. Not he's in his house. It's not my house, but he's in a house of some sort. Yes, indeed. He's under roof. All right, there you go. I bet you Nickel, Sal can't be quiet for a minute. If I was quiet a minute, people would leave. They're here to hear me speak, right? Maurice Ray, they are part of the digital currency. This is a way of confiscating everything for themselves. Build a big old warehouse and take all of our gold and silver and put it there. All right, Tobacco Rose says, yep, there you go. Yep. Yippity yep. You won't believe. The Sarge says, does this time of year also be connected to the downs of silver? I was just wondering. Thank you. Yes, typically silver and gold tend to drop towards the end of the year. James Real says, why not Brinks? Don't get it. Yes, indeed. Why not Brinks? I guess Brinks is more of a delivery system. I don't know if they're a storage system, but you would think there would be some sort of a depository that could take it. Colonic Stacker, would you buy a U.S. Mint commemorative series in silver called Traders of America with James Comey? As the first image struck, yes, I probably would be onto that one. Maybe so. All right, very, very good. Paul Richards, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. The only logic that move could make. Good point, Paul. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, thank you. All right, there. Come on over, Paulie. We'll have a drink and some pizza. All right, there we go. And Peter Graves, they should let Bernie Madoff run the Securities and Exchange Commission. There you go. Exactly. Might as well. And let's see. We've got the Sarge says, starts today is something up 910 tons. They can use my backyard for storage with a small fee, of course. Thank you, sir. Thank you. My kitten is a grandmaster, says here. Hold on a second here. They are the ones who are going to make gold Morgan dollars. Yeah, there you go. JP Morgan dollars. There you go. Exactly right. Very, very good. Let's see what we've got here now. Oh, man. Here by fractional gold grams. The premiums are high, but if gold goes to 5K in 10 years, sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily going to go to that amount in 10 years. I guess it could, but that's where silver comes in, right? So I would say the premiums are crazy. And that's a big if it goes to that in 5 years. You know what I mean? It's, Carmen 2012 says, the only thing JPM can store for me is my credit card points. There you go. Exactly. There you go. We've got Odio say YHS. Bigger question, how can anyone be simple enough to let any banking institution hold their physical gold? Yeah, I know. Exactly. Mark Bunker says, let an addict guard your medicine cabinet. What could go wrong? Exactly. I love the analogies here. Jake says, their fees are better than our fees. If you store gold in a physical IRA, fees start at 1% for storage. HSBC has its own problems too. The Swiss Central Bank has been bailing them out for a while now. When other banks won't take your repo, it's always a bad sign. True that. It's amazing how these institutions can last as long as they have. Too big to fail, right? That's the adage that may come up again. Or everything would have come crashing down before the big bailouts. The polls are now closed in Georgia. Yes, I should have reminded you, Georgian folks. If you're from Georgia and here, if you voted, please. Well, I guess it's too late now. They've closed now. But anyways. RN says, these guys are getting ready to rob anyone that previously thought their metals are safe. And by the way, I'm going to call the Georgia race now. It's over. The other guy got it. The Reverend, what is this? Warnock won. Mark my words, that's what happened. Sadly enough, that's what's going to happen. Average colonoscopy recovers over 3 ounces of silver. Oh my goodness gracious. Talk about smuggling. Let's see here. These guys are getting ready to rob anyone that previously thought the metals were in a safe storage. Got a few thoughts on this, but one thing comes to mind. What if there is a financial reset and people have to hold physical metals when things get audited? I've heard the U.S. currently has no or very little physical gold to speak of, so this is a way of snatching it back without their executive orders. I'm just spitballing here, but something's about to get bad, really bad. Well, yeah, I've heard talk about that too. I actually think that they have all of the gold they say they have, but I can understand why people are questioning it because they've been very, very discreet or very evasive about any kind of audit. And very good. All right, there you go. Yep. Oh, I'm with you on that, Urbash. I can't say it, but I'm with you on it. That's all I can say. And that's another reason why I think that he's going to, quote, win tonight. In fact, they may have already called it. I don't know. Let me see here if I can... let's see here. I'm going to see if we can pull this thing up here. Results, Georgia. All right, well, they're just closed, but sometimes some of these races, we'll see, but we'll follow it. Nothing's come through yet, but hey, we'll keep an eye on it. But I'd almost be willing to bet money that Warnock is gonna win this. I say that, use that term. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get back over here. Let's do this. Close that out. This out. Back up here. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, RN. Mike G says, that's how society is now. Reward the criminals. It happens in corporations and governments all the time. The entire system from top to bottom is corrupt. Exactly is. I tell you what, it really is. It is a pretty corrupt system, sadly, that we live in these days, which is why I don't have much confidence in it. Yes, indeed. Very good. Hello, Mark Cassidy. Good to see you. Mark Cassidy, good to see you. James Robinson. As it seems like there's a theme here. Yes, the Empire Precious Metals is here. Welcome, Empire Precious Metals. Good to see you. Otherwise known as Stormy for long instead of short. Let's do a slurp for Empire Precious Metals. I can't do the Hydra slurp, and I can't even do my impersonation of him impressing me or impersonating me, but I can do the closest. So here we go. That's the Hydra slurp, and you guys should check out the auctions that Empire Precious Metals done. I think he's doing them tonight, right? He's got it on the net. He's got it. He does it tonight. For every poo-poo, wait a minute. Let me see if I can remember this. For every poo-poo, there is a pee-pee. But not every pee-pee has a poo-poo. No, but not every pee-pee has a poo-poo. What do you think about that, Mr. Batman? All right, that's a direct quote. No, that's an indirect quote. Let me try it again. I got to get this right. Not every... Wait a minute. Every poo-poo has a pee-pee. But not every pee-pee has a poo-poo. You ever think about that, Mr. Batman? That's it. Now I got it right. All right, tonight. So make sure to check out Empire Precious Metals tonight for the auction that he does. Good stuff over there. Yes, indeed. And if you do go there, make sure you go in and say poo-poo or pee-pee and potty. And don't be a potty mouth. You can say poo-poo and pee-pee, but just do not be a potty mouth over there at Empire Precious Metals. You know what I'm saying? Very good. Okay. All right. Let's hear. James Robinson says, it's all a big scam. Big tech companies are not going to let silver and gold go up in price. They are not going to pay a high price for the product they need. So they have the know-how to keep it knocked down. It is so obvious, but yet I just keep listening to it's going to the moon, and next month it's going to take off. Nobody on the internet knows if or when the metals are going to go up in price. Yeah, we don't know. But anyways, we got ECP is here. Good to see you. Welcome, ECP. Good to see ECP. That stands for East Coast Prospecting. There he is, the one and the only. All right. Yes, indeed. Pothead, pottyhead. Picky Ricky is here. Good to see Picky Ricky. Good to see you crowd here tonight. We appreciate you guys. We are aiming to, we have a very attainable goal on the thumbs up tonight, folks. We're looking for 1,050 thumbs up with only 65 people watching. Can we make that happen? Can we lessen the amount of viewers and increase dramatically increase the thumbs up? I think that will work. I could go buy thumbs up real quick. I don't know. Potentially. Very good. All right, let's see. All right, we got Jonathan Winchell. Knowing there is a tremendous amount of gold stored by J.P. Morgan, it's a persistent dollar strength and the rising yields that are partially offset by higher inflationary concerns. I personally like to see the gold demand trends to recover from pre-COVID times. Yes, indeed. We want a sense of normalcy in this country. We've still not reached it yet after all this. But anyway, 78 nut jobs watching. Thank you guys for all being here. And press the number 1 in the chat if you want to hear my impersonation of Empire Precious Metals impersonating me. Annie Oakley is here. Thank you for the thumbs up, Annie Oakley. Annie, are you Oakley? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you Oakley? Are you Oakley, Annie? You can shoot it. You can shoot it. Like a smooth criminal. Sorry. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little rhyme from former 5-0 Trust Jesus Christ. Audited. Those are the old sayings. Trust me. You can take it to the bank. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. You can trust him. I only trust Christ as he will never be corrupt or change. Amen. Exactly right. It's because he was perfect, right? Exactly. All right. Very good. We have some takers. We have 2 people that want to hear me do Empire Precious Metals impersonation of me. This is going to be me. This is going to be me impersonating Empire Precious Metals impersonation of me. All right, so it's going to be coming full circle. I don't know if is he still here, Empire Precious Metals? All right, I'll respect you in the morning. There you go. Squeeze your nose shut, raise your octave, and do your raspy voice. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. We have enough. We've about 4 or 5 people that want me to do it. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, here we go. Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Yes, let me do a slurp here for you. All right, here we go. Yes, that's a hydro slurp, and I'm going to do some fake push-ups. Hold on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We did some fake push-ups. All right, that's it. I can't do anymore. I've tried my best. That's me impersonating Empire Precious Metals impersonation of me. All right. All right. Let's see here. A World Cup quarter panels are decided. Nice. You know, those old vehicles that they drive around in, they needed some new quarter panels, so I'm so glad that they've been decided. I hope they use blaze orange for the hunters out there that drive around those quarter panels. Welcome, good to see you. Gold Aslan. Arslan Tuyun is here from Turkey. Good to see you, my brother. I hope you're doing well, sir. All right. Happy Christmas, everyone. And we've got S-Win. This is honestly upsetting. We all know it's manipulated, but this is getting smacked in the face of a wet mop. Yes, indeed. And Mark B is here. Good to see you. Rochelle Fernandez says, thanks for covering this, Sal. This video, let's do this, make this happen. I agree that this will make the metal paper trading more volatile. Looks like this is a move to completely brainwash the next generation out of gold so they can continue to treat the people like sheep and ring in a serfdom. But we can be independent of all that by holding our own precious metals. Yes, indeed, we can, and we shall. Good to see you, Steve C. Good to see you. 1% in. So we'll see here. Mark my words. I hate to say it, folks, but Warnock is going to win tonight. It's just the way it is. He's going to win. He's going to win by a greater margin than he won before. Sadly enough. Yep, it's just the way it is. That's the world we live in nowadays. But yep, mark my words. There's one prediction I can get right. It's that one, and I rightfully predicted the rest of the races after Election Day, too, sadly. All right, thank you so much. Adios, Empire Precious Metals. Thanks for popping in. Yes, indeed. And let's go over here to Hardcore New Zealand. There is no gold, only paper. It got sold off. JP Morgan will use their fine money to buy back the gold and store it to hide the corruption. All right. We shall see what happens there. All right. Liquid Electrum, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, but I'm going to be, sadly, I'm going to be right on this one. I hate to tell you, but I would love for you to be right, and I would love for it to be that percentage. It should be that percentage. But anyways, yep, I know. Yeah, I'm hearing you, Rocky. All right, let's see here. Bob Steiger, I wouldn't let JP Morgan hold a zinc penny. Yep, I tell you. Or even a steel penny. Or a Steely Dan album. One of many says 90% is on the table. Hold it if you don't own it. There you go. I tried. I'm going to hold it. Hold it if you don't own it. There you go. All right. All right. Let's see here. Richard Metcalf says, seasoned stackers don't sweat these days. Today's swings. We look for friends over a wider time frame for our stack. As far as adding to the stack, that's when the daily moves become more important for smart dollar cost averaging. True that. You're exactly right. Richard Metcalf. Very good. All right. Have a great night. CCD. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I looked on the another London live feed. That's what it is now. Okay, yeah, these are early votes. We can't really say what's going to happen with these early with the numbers just coming in with 1% reporting or 2%. It's going to look like, yeah, Warnock's 66% ahead now. It's still early on, but that's it's going to be I mean, it's just going to be. It's going to be bad for Walker tonight. I almost can guarantee it. And let's see here. Okay. Unbelievable Crazy Town. That's right, Steve C. And we've got one of many says, JP will be the next ones crying out for amnesty and a bailout. That's right, yeah. Tell you what. We've got Dash Dot says, prepare for a big theft. Remember, folks, consolidation is communism. They got a slap on the wrist, and it seems okay. However, they made a deal with the devil. They are now clear if they play ball. And corruption at its finest. That's right, exactly. Thank you, Jose. And we've got Joan Diaz says, JPM safekeeping gold is the freaking cherry in the cake. It's a mad, mad world. That's right. Sure is. Insane to the membrane. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we've got Dash Dot says HSBC has been known to be an entity for washing money and linked to drug trades. Same goes for crypto. How interesting is it that you have such a strange crypto fraud in this? Yes, very interesting. All right. Tony, what do you think about stacking British gold sovereigns? I think it's a good idea. Those are typically lower premium and they're recognizable. I think that's good. I mean, they're an odd weight that most of the modern bullion is really not known for, but same thing with those 20 franc LMU pieces. I think they're nice to have. I'm all for it. All right, 10% is 65.5 for Walker. I'm showing 64.2 for Warnock is what I'm looking at. Richard Metcalf says, very suspicious in my mind. Sounds like a setup for another JP Morgan ripoff, considering a ton of gold can fit in a large boot box. Why would anyone want any bank be involved with their PMs? Exactly. Yep. I can understand that. Bono Mark says, it's like a lady demon got married with a male demon. What kind of baby is going to come out of that? Maybe we'll expose them even more. The world's going to do something about it. Trading gold and silver in China. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's insane. We've got hot-headed Joel says, so now we know that the World Gold Council is just as dirty. It turns out to be a very evil world. That's crazy. Yep, it's nuts. Unless there's no other entity that's out there. That's what I proselytize. Could be the case in the video, but we'll see here. Black Silverstaff is driving home. Welcome, Black Silverstaff. By the way, he's got a channel too and posted some good stuff, so check out his channel. Be safe driving home, my brother. Good to see you. VK Travel Log says the following here, and I quote, the same institution that is spoofing the price of metals and have been fined almost $1 billion. Who in the hell would trust these criminals? By the way, don't be fooled if all these criminals are connected, so it makes a lot of sense that these criminal organizations stick together. Yes. Yep. Exactly right. Exactly right. Read mine. You have to say my name, ECP. If you type my name, I'll see it. So that I can, because I must have missed it. Probably two of the up there in the chat. But anyways, Jeffrey Jackson, good to see you. My dogma, fox guarding the hen house. What could go wrong? Exactly. What could go wrong? Aldelfo Marrero says, I hold my gold and silver. I trust no one. Less JP Morgan, the biggest crooks of them all. Thank you, Sal. Yes, indeed. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Yes, indeed. And John Tino. And just why does everybody think they want to deal with anything the bank says is a worthless relic, and they want to deal with something they spend a lot of resources trying to nosedive the price? Strange. All right, yep, indeed. All right, thank you so much, Bill457. Thank you. Has been an honorary citizen for 6 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, very good. And Chrislyn Mills says, sure is strange. Individual goes down and the company continues the policies. Watch what you do. That company assigns you to do. Yes. Exactly. Go Maple. Have a good night, Sterling Cannabis. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks again for letting me know about that Supreme Court case. And we're also watching the Georgia race. We're watching Walker lose tonight. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a loss by a bigger margin this time than last time. Sadly, that's what's going to be. And it's not that I want it to be that way, but that's the way it's going to be. You could pretty much mark my words. That's what's going to happen tonight. All right. 13% in. Warnock ahead. 63.5 to Walker. 36.5. All right. It may tighten up a bit, but not by much. Barring any miracle. And it's going to take a miracle. Sadly, that's where the reality we live in these days. Grandma Codes. I won't let JP Morgan hold my beer. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's right, exactly. All right. East Coast prospecting. Think of this. If I go out gold prospecting and get $500 worth of gold, that is the new wealth in the system that has never been there before. Exactly right. True that. If you actually prospect your gold, you are literally bringing in new wealth, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing to think about that. Very good. Have you ever found that much gold before? That's pretty cool. Yep, it is sad. Exactly right. The same way it goes. They've got it down to a science. Just like in 2020, 2020 part 2, 2022 part 1, 2022 part 2, it's entrenched in the system. It ain't changing. Warnock is won. Mark my words. I bet anybody that's the way it's going to be. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Donald Rogers says JP Morgan, one of the crooked Ed Group who can handle the gold, caught many times manipulating the gold market, getting caught and fined. How dare they? Are they the group trying to pull a fast one? It's a way to take away the millions or little wealth rush retirees have. That's why you hold your own gold. Exactly right. I wish it would crash. I'll buy more if it's on the shelf. And PSLV this time. There you go. Yes, indeed. If you're going to buy the ETFs, get the PSLV. All right. Very good. Can't go wrong with gold. That's right, Abe Malcolm. So I would hold on to your gold. Don't sell your gold. I wouldn't sell that gold. Just hang on to it. I won't take that bet. Yes, indeed. I think Rocky knows. I tell you what. I literally have no trust. And I can't even say this. I'm going to try to find a way to say this that's clever. Let's just say there's a certain county in Georgia that starts with an F who have election officials that I do not trust. Same thing with Maricopa County, Arizona. And no one will stand up to them. Let's put it to you that way. Okay. And we haven't even talked about what's going on in Detroit. But anyways, I'll just let it there. I'll let you guys fill in the gaps. Probably know what I'm talking about. Sleight of hand is more manipulation. It's going to be a big financial crash. Way bigger than in 2008. I believe that the people of the world will be okay because the crash is going to take down the powers that be. Wake the sheeple up, and then we'll go back to a gold and silver standard with no inflation. Nasser and Gassera. Well, that's where I differ with you. The whole Nasser and Gassera stuff, that is chock full of conspiracy theory stuff. And you are missing the CBDC. That's the next step. They are not going to go to a gold and silver standard. Before it crashes, they are going to try to, quote, save it with a CBDC. That will give them even more control. They want the crisis, but they will be the solution to the crisis. Or they will be the, quote, solution to the crisis. The real solution would be gold and silver. But it ain't happening. Not if they have their way. Not if they have their way. Tonight is a night to be discouraged, folks. Tonight is a night to be discouraged with regards to what's going on in Georgia. Because mark my words, this live stream will be proven as evidence that Walker is going to, quote, lose tonight and Warnock is going to win. And they will tighten up. And they're tightening up slightly now, but only slightly. 60.4 for Warnock and 39.6 with 17% of the vote in. There's even no need to do it. Oh, hey, look at here. We've got a scammer calling us late in the evening. Hello? Hello? Auto dial.
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hi, it's Tom Smith for the National Committee for Volunteer Firefighters, Pat. We're having our fund drive and reaching out to everyone in the area. The hope is to make sure that our firefighters have the most current life-saving equipment and firefighting gear available so they can better protect our homes and our communities. So we need to elect lawmakers who will support our firefighters and look out for the safety as well. Now, when you receive your donation return envelope, can we count on you to return a small donation for the drive?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank so much. Our top donation levels are $50, $35, or $30. Can we count on your support with one of these?
Yes.
So how much would you like to donate?
$700.
And is that amount definitely comfortable for you?
Very comfortable.
Oh,
Oh, they wouldn't even let me donate, those sons of biscuits. Yeah, it's a scam. Any kind of those things, like the breast cancer ones, all scams. Scammy, scammy, scam. Waster of time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's almost that call for those firefighter people is about as legitimate as Epstein killing himself. All right. Tono-sama, thanks again. It's like the 1917 Balfour Declaration and the 1933 Havana Agreement in action. Sal Loyalist, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Love these analogies. Billy Bob Marengo. Well, we all know J.P. Morgan was charged with fraud manipulation. However, we saw a documentary on HSBC speaking to this bank being with the biggest bank in the world with their reputation of money laundering. The doc goes into bags of cash from China, commonly deposited. So now we have dirty and rotten poisoning the PM well. I'd be more inclined than ever to go with Sprott allocated paper outside of physical. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see. All right. Let's march. Gold Chick is here. Good to see Gold Chick. Welcome. Over here says another reason to continue buying gold and silver in the physical form. True that. Ray Gilgreth says, people giving gold to the biggest crooks on the planet? Yeah, bad deal. Exactly. Bad deal. Bullion Addict, considering that JP Morgan is going to be paid by the value of the gold being stored, we may actually see higher gold prices going forward. Potentially, yeah. Tether is about to get crushed like FTX did. All right, is that one of the big exchange they're talking about here? Interesting. Physical gold and silver is the only way to preserve your wealth. When this happens, physical gold and silver will jump up in value. Yes, indeed. I think so, too. And the collapse. All right, let's see here. Very good. H. Evan, you have some very nice things in your stacking or collecting. Well, thank you, H. Evan. I appreciate it. I try to show some things in the videos to keep people, visually stimulated as well. Doesn't always work, but I try my best. And I would choose anyone but JP Morgan, exactly. All right, very good. And we've got Jeffrey Jackson. Tell Santa to stop in West Virginia with a 2-ounce gold coin. Exactly right. And by the way, Jeffrey Jackson, are you still here, Jeffrey Jackson? Because I did see your email, and I will respond to it. John Bethia says here, so great that the Salvation Army could get such great gifts to help the needy during this time of the year. I bet it was Santa Claus. He's a stacker, That's right, exactly. Hey, thank you, Tony McCausland. I appreciate it. Tony is here. Very good. And let's see here. Let's march ahead. All right, he's here. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jeff. And I'm going to answer your email momentarily. I did see them, and they are really cool. Really, really cool. I received the 2022 Kangaroo in the mail this week, but it came from SD Bullion. It cost me $17.96. Also, a couple of 5-ounce Scottsdale silver round stackers to go with the existing stackers. Nice. Jeffrey Jackson says people are so gold illiterate, and all they would need to do is just look up that coin to see what it's going for, and they could get an idea of price. I don't know why it's not letting me respond to your comment, Jeffrey Jackson, but 1-ounce gold coin worth $1,800, 2-ounce coin worth $2,000, either gold illiteracy or math illiteracy or both, probably both. Heard it wrong. Medical United, very good. Thank you. Treasure Charger. Nothing surprises me these days. Let's reward the bad actors, and maybe they will behave. I'll stick with physical gold regardless. Premiums are one-time fees. Paper investments have recurring fees. That's right. Good point. Very good point. All right. Annie Oakley. Great story. News anchors need to do their homework. Exactly. Just goes to show you how lazy some of them are at times. Exactly right, Annie. Okay, very good. Let's see where we're at here. Appreciate you guys being with us tonight, by the way. We are getting close here. 57.4 to 42.6 now, says Hickson. Heating and air conditioning. Let's see what I have on my side here. I'm showing 62.6 to 37.4. It's widened with Warnock in the lead. Widening his lead here, but it's kind of a moot point because we know the end result anyway. Sadly, it's the way it's going to be. Brent Bartlett. News gets everything wrong. Losers. Good job, sir. Love your videos. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate it, my friend. 6 exams. What a great gift. Takes a big heart indeed. Yes, it does. Cole Marsh. Just bought a 1-ounce gold buffalo. Thanks. Thank you, Santa, Sal. Silver and gold are God's money. That's right, Cole. And Sterling Cannabis. Always want my beef cooked rare. I'm sure the goal was for the bell ringer. No matter what gold. It's rare. Exactly. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Yes, indeed. Okay, where are we at here? Let's get over here. Double team these things here. So we have them, don't forget them, from News Stacker. And from News Stacker, he says, I think I saw this. I think I saw who did it. He was a jolly guy with a big white beard and wore a red suit. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. Yep, Silver Wolverine knows what's going to happen tonight in Georgia. Warnock is going to, quote, win tonight. Yep, handily. At a greater margin than he did last time. Sadly, that's the way it's going to be tonight. He knows. And it's a sad day, but that's where we're at in this country. Sucks. Anyways. All right. Astral Club says here, the Salvation Army is a high control group that has committed numerous human rights offenses. Are you kidding me? The gold is BS. Salvation Army plants these coins every year for free publicity. I've never heard such a thing. That's crazy. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. All right. Deleter. And it's probably not going to let me do this. So I'll have to just hard it and do it here. I didn't take it out of the kettle, Sterling Cannabis, I promise. The leader says the Salvation Army said something so extraordinarily woke last year that they lost my faith in them forever. I won't get into what it was because it doesn't have a place in this channel. God bless. Oh man, I'm sorry, Deleter. I'd be kind of curious to know what it was, but thank you. Gold Chick was number 131 thumbs up. Thank you, Gold Chick. Thank you. All right, appreciate it. Gray Man, have a good night, my friend. It's time for bed. Thank you, my brother, for coming on. I appreciate it. All right. So that has been proven that they use those machines. Okay, Hickson, I didn't know. Didn't know for sure, but I know some people said that could possibly be the case. All right. Erickson says, God bless people like this. Yes, indeed. Boris Boliak says, I'd say they got it backwards, and kudos to the donors. I actually spoke with my wallet and spent some moolah for the mint silver gift sets. Also included some Liberty medals and junk. That's the best I can do, as I have very little gold. Let the spirit spread. Great gift bread as possible. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Boris. All right, let's see here. Let's march ahead here. All right, folks. Let's check in real quickly here. We've got the 61.2 to 38.8. Warnock, consistent lead. My guess is they'll probably call it pretty soon for Warnock. It's not looking good in any stretch of any imagination out there. It's pretty much a done deal. We might as well write that off right away. Let's get to the fun part of the evening. This is, if you go to my channel, I've got over 5,500 videos, which means you could probably search for anything, no matter how wacky, no matter how crazy or outlandish your search terms are. something will probably pop up more than likely. And this is what we're going to do tonight. You get to pick the fun stuff, fun little thing. No more than 3 search terms. And it can be a little bit salacious. It can be a little bit crazy, a little bit scandalous if you want, but not overly vulgar. When you do put your search term down, make sure there's 3 pluses in front of it like this. And when I type the word go, put your comments in there. No more than 3 words. It must be actual words, no proper names. And so let's put that in and see what pops up there. And let's see, my ESG score is dropping rapidly. We can't have that. So let's see here. Let's pull this stuff out and let's see what pops up. All right, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Boom. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Stop. Cut loose. Everybody cut loose. Cut loose. Foot loose. All right, here's a good one. All right, let's try this one. I think JM Unleashed is kind of a man after my own heart. I know what's going to pop up when we do this, but we're going to do it anyway. Legal embezzlement. And I think this is one we want to get everybody to watch anyway. This one is funny. Legal embezzlement. Let's see what pops up here. There it is. Legal embezzlement. Yes, indeed. This is one. This is a video I was kind of really hoping would go viral. But hey, so maybe you guys, if you do, he'll post the link to that video and then we'll link it above. Let's stop this poll. Thank you guys for participating in the poll. We had over 145 votes in it. And so yes, indeed. And so when he posts that, I will pin it to the top and post in the comments of that video that you watched it from the live stream and put legal embezzlement in there. Yes, indeed. All right, JM is a good boy. He's awesome. We love JM Unleashed. Great guy. Check his channel out too, by the way. All right, pin the message on the donkey. There we got it. All right, there we go. Thank you. Check it out. Legal embezzlement. All right, how to get away with it. Go into the boob settings. Edit your numbers all. They will return. Do it again. Boob settings. I need to find the boob settings too, for sure. Legal embezzlement. Let's do that one. It's got the title by it. Legal embezzlement. There it is. All right. Nice. Multitude of gratitude to you as well. Liquid Electrum. And again, understand, sadly, Walker will lose tonight. Warlock is going to win it. It has tightened up slightly, but only it's down to 55.6 to 44.4, but it's going to be Warnock's to lose, which means he's going to win. I use that term loosely, very loosely, but you get my drift. There, all right. Very, very good. All right, folks. Thank you so much. We had a fun time tonight. We'll be back here on Friday night. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep slurping for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night. Take care. See ya.